Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the show. We're so grateful that you're here. This is Shockoe Sessions Live, and we are supporting our local music community because right now, as we know, musicians' careers are a little sporadic at best. Everybody's living lean, so we are here to keep the beat going. The beat must go on. I'm your host, Reese Williams, and each week we're proudly showcasing a different local performer live from the amazing Studio A at In Your Ear Studio. So mark your calendars, set a reminder, like us on Facebook, share. Sharing is caring. Every Tuesday at 7:30, this is where we're going to be, and we can't wait to see you here. Tonight, we have a very special guest. He's what I would say is the embodiment of a true storyteller, the classic singer-songwriter. Talking about life, his music is deeply personal. His music has been featured on TV. He shared a stage with ZZ Top, Hall & Oates, Bob Dylan, John Prine, Sheryl Crow. It is Kyle Davis. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
We are so happy to have you here. You are the professional.
I appreciate them having me. I really do. I'm so excited that they invited me to come here.
Mm-hmm. As I mentioned, your music is deeply personal. If you want to share a little bit about, your music is spawned from real life events, obviously, from growing, from evolving. I'll let you talk a little bit about it and then, of course, start entertaining us.
Well, I will say your music, if it's not different when you're 50 than from when you're 25, something's wrong. So the things that this record encompassed, I made records for a long time, played music, toured. Then I stopped doing all that. I had kids. It was just very difficult. Record deals ran out. And then I decided to make a record, which was just really quick. It only took like 2 years. So I wrote, threw songs away. I wrote songs again, and it was kind of a journey in and of itself. But every song does mean something, and the interesting thing is what songs mean kind of continue to change, to me as a writer, as other things happen. It's kind of very interesting.
I love that you mentioned that. I think a lot of times popular artists catch a lot of flack for changing their music style. We have, maybe our big pop stars who change genres or try something different. But I think that's the beauty and that's the importance of watching yourself grow and try new things, because you might latch onto something that's even better for you or just another facet of yourself.
Oh yeah, it's really, I mean, it's really great to try different things and to write on different subjects. And I think the biggest thing really is probably, I mean, I like musically to try different things, even though it may seem like I'm still in the singer-songwriter kind of universe, but I do like trying different things. And I think the biggest thing is to be yourself and write about things you care about. I wouldn't have made another record after all this time if they weren't things that I thought were personal, but I thought like, hey, anybody could put their own name on that and their own timeline in here, and it's their life. It's pretty transposable.
I agree. Well, let's get to sharing. Please entertain us. And I'll always I'll be checking comments on our Facebook Live video. So please check in and say hello so that I can say hello back.
I've been starting all my shows lately with this song, and I don't know, it's become something spiritual. So this is not mine, but it's my version of it. Once there was a way to get back home again. Once there was a way to get back home, sleep pretty darling, do not cry, and I will sing for you. Once there was a way to get back homeward, and once there was a way to get back home home, you can sleep, pretty darling, do not cry. And I will sing for you a lullaby. Golden slumbers fill your eyes, and smiles will await you when you rise. So sleep, pretty darling, do not cry. And I will sing for you a lullaby. Oh, you'll have to carry the weight, carry the weight a long way. Boy, you'll have to carry the weight, carry the weight a long way, yeah, a long way. Once there was a way to get back homeward, and once there was this way to get back home. You can sleep, pretty darling, do not cry, 'cause I will sing this lullaby. It's the first song that I ever wrote for a television show. It's for Dawson's Creek. Most people, kids say, well, I never heard of it. So you start outliving the stuff you used to do. Lights through my window play on the wall, and I can't stop watching and sleep. That's the price of it all. Because I've been in touch with all of the sides I swore were gone. Is it ever enough to say you were wrong when I was waking up, waiting for you? I got a house, not a home. Am I a homeless person? I don't think so. There's a stage I look on, and loneliness rehearses, and on a few clear days, all of my memories treat me right. I can almost see through, yeah, what it was, and I sighed when I was waking up, waiting for you. Here from the coast roads, we were parked in the black, and all the no-shows, they never do come back. I never thought that it would ever end this way. When I was waking up, waiting for you, waiting for you, waiting for waiting for all of this time I was waiting for you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You are very welcome. One of the things I absolutely love about you and your performance and your music is just the sincerity. You're so incredibly earnest and just genuine. It really shines through.
Well, thank you. I do mean what I'm saying. I don't know if you don't know if it's interesting all the time, but you mean what you're saying. And I want to say hi and thanks, Mr. Brad Ellsworth.
Good evening.
Yep. and over here on cajon, I don't know if the camera picks up the cajon, but that's when we play out. It's usually what everybody's interested in is Brad playing the cajon, and Mr. Stephen Kuster is just awesome on pedal steel. Yeah,
amazing. We've already got lots of comments. Kevin's in Tappahannock. He's got a drink in hand. He's making dinner. Dee says hello. We've got Michael Lilly, who performed a couple of weeks ago, is watching. Paul Reisler. Susan is watching. Philip Brown. I mean, people are just now finally making this the weekly thing where they pour themselves a drink,
awesome.
Hit play, and they can start making dinner, wind down, whatever they need to do. So this is amazing. Absolutely
awesome.
Amazing.
The young lady that just walked up to my left, Miss Jessica Pooley.
Good evening.
And we all played Saturday at a benefit. She is it's Love Redemption when it's you and Wayne, and then when it's Brass in the Pocket when it's the bigger band. So we all played Saturday, and I said, "Hey, come up and sing with me." Mm-hmm. And so she came up and sang.
Yeah, so as I mentioned, your music is based on life events. I love that you are vulnerable. You're definitely not afraid to talk about maybe mistakes that have been made, lessons you've learned, but maybe you have to learn them again, which is something everyone can relate to. And I know that's kind of a theme for you, especially
like relearning mistakes. Yes. Over and oh, yeah.
He can be taught.
Yeah, that's right.
And it seems like an overarching theme with the new album as well. Make it count.
Well, I guess it is. Mm-hmm. So this song called "Not Broken," it is kind of about dealing with change, dealing with the things, trying to figure out whether things are fixable and whether they're fractures or whether they're total breaks, and jury's always out on stuff like that. Child, scared of losing more. You were a princess in these halls. You know how light hits your walls, and every car on this dead-end street. Things that make us so complete. Well, we stayed up all night long. We talked of how these changes have come, laughed at things we'd seen, and wondered what becomes of dreams. And I've made my share of mistakes. I'll catch you when you fall. And every carries weight. I'm still getting better. You're only mine for a while. Every miss is as good as a mile. I think I know just how you feel. 'Cause there've been things I left behind, I went back for and I couldn't find. I remember feeling too young to die, but we're all older now, and I've made my share of mistakes. I'll catch you when you fall, and every move carries weight. Now I'm still getting better. You're only mine for a while. Every miss is as good as a mile. Yeah, doors will open up that had locked us out, build our dreams and remove our doubts. Days will endure, attempts to cure each other's parts that are not broken, and you are not broken. Well, I've made my share of mistakes, but I'll catch you when you fall, and every move carries weight, but I'm still getting better. You're only mine for a while. Every miss is as good as a mile. Every miss is as good as a mile. We are not broken. You are not broken. Awesome.
Oh, what a beautiful sound.
Thank you.
Beautiful. I'll tell you, I listened to your album this weekend. Early morning, headphones on, I took a walk through the neighborhood, sipped my coffee, and it's just the perfect sound for the early light, for contemplation, for reflection. It's just superb. Just beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
We have a few more comments. Philip says, thank you for blessing us with your gift. Matt says, shaken, not stirred. So he's on the cocktail hour, as some of us are. Pam says that was her new favorite. So you're absolutely reaching out.
Awesome. Well, that's great. That's neat. Next song is Someday Soon. I say this, that I guess it was the mid-2000s, and I decided to record a couple of songs. I'm not exactly sure why. And I didn't record it in this form, but David Lowery and myself did this song. It's kind of a rock song, and I was thinking, you know what? I'm getting out of music. I feel like getting away. And I recorded it, and I always kind of liked it And then when I started making this record, I kind of grabbed the chorus and I grabbed some things about it, and I rewrote the verses and I redid. It kind of became, instead of a rockish song, it became like "For Every Man," an old Jackson Browne song, and it became something different. So it became an exit kind of from music, and then 10 years later, it kind of became an entrance, because it was kind of to say, hey, there's better things coming, and so that's kind of what it was initially about, and it's called "Someday Soon." Polished like a stone, I sat there on my own for all the world to see. And it took some time for you to make up your mind. You would miss me. And beneath the surface, all our little lies, they float to the top. And someday soon, somewhere down the road, it's waiting for me. Someday soon, darling, someday soon. Wishes were all horses, well, beggars would surely ride. I'm not owed much of anything, I'm just trying to make sense of my time. And the world outside would doubt me, and my ship is sailed 1,000 times, all without me. Someday soon, somewhere down the road, it's waiting for you. I know north to be true. Love alone cannot save us, but it helps us through. There will be green fields beneath skies of blue. Let the water wash over me and you. Someday soon, darling, someday soon. Someday soon, somewhere down the road, it's waiting for you. I know north to be true. Love alone cannot save us, but it helps us through. And there will be green fields beneath skies of blue. Let the water wash over me and you. Someday soon, somewhere down the road, darling, someday soon. someday soon.
Lovely. Lovely. Dee says she knew we were in for a special evening. Bernie and Tappahannock just checked in, and Bill says, love that slide. Get you some, Stephen. Get you some. Kyle, if you'll take a moment, we need to tell everybody where they can find out more about you as well, just so that doesn't fall away.
Kyle W. Davis Music. You have to keep adding more initials and things because there's like Kyle Davises everywhere. They're like toilet paper, you know. So it's just, so we keep adding things. Kyle W. Davis Music on the website and Facebook. And, you know, we've made some videos. And
right here, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, we made some great videos here. And then we made some, like, full-on kind of like story videos. And we made them right here in Church Hill. And so check those out on Facebook and YouTube. They're kind of neat. They're kind of still in the mindset of the record. We actually used my father-in-law. We lost our lead actor really kind of quick, and we ended up using my father-in-law. He's kind of like the star in the in Stay.
It became a family affair.
Yeah. Yep. This song is really about, I researched a little bit about the Statue of Liberty and where it was really built and who built it in France, and it came over here, and so this song is really just kind of an analogy, and she's saying, hey, I'm kind of tired of holding this flame. I don't feel like everybody's doing their part. Somebody hold this. I'm going to go do some other things. People are really angry, and I'm going to leave. I'm going to go out west. I may paint. I may do some other things. So it's called Old Habits, and it just says that old habits, indeed, for people are hard to break. Interestingly enough, so I got ready to do this, and this is not a combination that has ever played together before, but it kind of makes it fun.
Spontaneity, right?
Yes.
Emily in Charlottesville says hello.
Oh.
Okay. People from all around.
Being forgotten was being alone. You fade to patina and they all assume you're stoned. I was born in France, still got friends, but they've changed. Bedlow Island feels more like my cage. What good is a crown? I'm not the queen of anything. And I don't know why this flame is such a heavy weight. I don't know why the world ain't giving more than it takes. I thought I could change some things, but old habits are hard to break. I'm not shooting fish in a barrel of the night. Might try art, I hear Picasso's dead, or he's dying. Wanna be a wild heart and wander through the western worlds. I don't ever look back, but I'm feeling the cracks. All this anger's like drink for drowning men, and I don't know why this flame is such a heavy weight. I don't know why world ain't giving more than it takes. thought I could change some things, but old habits are hard to break. I've been your light to ships from shore. I've received the tide and pour. It's not me anymore. We stumbled through since the war, had enough but wanted more. So you repeat yourself over again, and I don't know why. I don't know why. This flame is such a heavy weight. I wanna give more than I take, but old habits are hard to break. I wanna give more than
Beautiful. Everyone is loving the harmony. Lots of comments about the harmony. What a neat perspective. That's fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Davis, we are thrilled for you to be here. Something we added last week as well, something I'm very excited about, is featuring a local artist as well behind me. So we'll always, every week, have a new work of art, in this case too, because I'm so excited about the artist. This is Nikolai Wacko. I was introduced to him last year. He did the opening of the VCU's Tompkins McCall Library. Just amazing. He paints, and then everything that's black on here is actually masking tape that he meticulously cuts with an X-Acto knife. He's inspired by anatomy, archaeology, aviation, history, mythology. He's Russian-born, but he was raised in the States, and he is just, as you can see, wildly talented. This one's got copper that he patinaed himself, just amazing. So you can check him out at nikolaiwacko.com, Nikolai Wacko on Instagram, Facebook, all the usual suspects. This is Coiled Black Snake, and this is Italian Cypress 3. I love when artists just get in the zone, and as a musician, you can relate probably when you're writing a song and you just go over and over and over it. I mean, you mentioned a song at Soundcheck when you said you've done, 10 iterations of the song, but I love when an artist can just get in a zone and something this pristine and beautiful can come out of it. So please check him out, please. And yeah, as we talked about, you going over and over, how many iterations? I mean, do you ever write out a song and you're like, that's it, I've crafted it, it's beautiful, or do you agonize over everything?
No, I wish I was. I'm terrible. I stink at that. Some guys I know, like,
but you evolve and you grow.
I guess. Some people say, "Oh, I just wrote a song in 30 minutes." I'm like, "Great."
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dolly Parton wrote Jolene and "I Will Always Love You" on the same day.
Same day.
Yeah, she's a national treasure. I'll say it again.
Yeah, she could support like 50 families off that night.
Yeah, the ensemble you have tonight is absolutely beautiful. Yeah,
this is so fun, and honestly, it is a little. You kind of don't know what, because we haven't all played together, so we talked about it, and so you kind of get you get a little spontaneity, which is awesome. It's awesome. Mm-hmm. I took a left when I should have took a right earlier. Sorry, you were playing, and I was thinking you were going somewhere else. So that's my fault. Next song is the title of this record. So if you get a chance, check out the record. Check out Stay and a couple of videos. But if you want to help out local artists, you can download Make It Count. This is this is the title to the record. And I always say it's just a list of things that happen inside of a timeline. Anybody can put their own timeline here, and they have all kinds of things that happen, and you kind of have creases in certain areas where important things and some incredibly important things happen, and so everybody has that. And so the bottom line on it is in the song is just to try and make everything count, make everything matter. I turned off of Danville. I took a left on Richmond Street. My thoughts uploaded as every old ghost sprung to their feet. 'Cause we moved away 30 years ago, and my mother moved further down her own road. But there's a price you pay and the ripple effect, and we never did quite reconnect. My father was strong, he made it okay, and I miss more each and every day. And you know time flies faster than the speed of sound, and it's a white lie. If you've heard it's coming back around, make it count, make it count. Donald traded comic books with me. He was overweight and socially a risk. He took his life one day just before sunup. He was tired of being made fun of. And I know God loved him, I don't know if I said it. I think he left a note, some kid read it. To be young and unaware, so self-absorbed, it didn't move my needle quite like it should. And you know time flies faster than the speed of sound, and it's a white lie. If you heard it's coming back around, make it count, make it count. If life were this canvas, well, I'd say paint me a beautiful shore, where our children run and play. One day they'll run out of our door. Time flies faster than the speed of sound, and it's a white lie. Yeah. If you've heard it's coming back around, and it won't stop for even the ones you love. That's up to you, 'cause all it knows is to fly. And time flies like it owns the blue sky. And time flies, and time flies. make it count. Make it count. Make it count. Make everything count.
What a beautiful message. Beautiful message. Even Craig Martin says powerful lyrics. Oh, Craig Martin. Why, you're right there. We do have a few gallery guests this evening. Craig, who I'm going to start dubbing our studio rat if he keeps showing up. We have your lovely bride here this evening as well.
Yeah, my wife, my friend Chris, and I was messaging with Craig, and I said, hey, he messaged something. I said, come by. I was so enamored by when I was just researching just the book and what he's about. I was just like
he's a cool dude in his own right.
Definitely.
Time flies, make it count.
Very powerful. Very powerful. Yeah, we are so grateful that everybody has chosen to spend their time, whether you're in studio or watching us from home. Please share the link with your music-loving friends, because that's what it's all about. You mentioned that you guys played a gig, I think, Saturday, but how long before that had it been since you had played?
In different, we've played. So actually, Brad and myself played Saturday for a benefit, and actually Stephen and myself played Friday in this really awesome setting out at my buddy's restaurant outside on this huge area, Indian Fields out on Route 5, which we love. And then I had done some things like the secret stage at the Beacon and some different things. And I was supposed to do something on PBS or on for Norfolk for Paul Chagru and Barry on Acoustic Highway, and it was my turn, and I came up last night at the house and night before, and man, I had it backwards and I was sideways, and so that didn't quite work out.
Get it together, Kyle.
They were bringing in usually my daughters do all that, so the people putting it together were like,
we're lost without them, are we?
Yeah. I was sideways, so it didn't work out good.
Lost without your girls.
Yeah. So this song, it changes too. It's changed a little bit, and it's very interesting since I've gotten feedback from the video. But I always say it's really more about imperfection and the people that don't hold you up to the light to see quite all the fractures, and then if they do, it's okay. And then it's a little bit about being with somebody when you're young and you're broke and you're sometimes you're not always the smartest, and but in the end it's really the things we want, and it's called Stay. You struck a match, you lit a fire, but nothing much burned. Grabbed my hand, stepped on the floor and turned. In a world of temporary where nothing lasts, found space to the side and watched it moving fast. Sometimes I felt like a man in a monkey suit, just trying to make us a living for me and you. Cutting holes, pulling wires through the wall, watching night take us all. Yeah, stay with me when I'm old and gray. Tell me I was young and strong, catching lightning in a bottle, walking on a wire full of hope and desire. When I can no longer stay, and pull me up by the hand and stay with me. Well, we hit the curves whose walls do not shake, If not for you, things bend and break. Moments of quiet desperation in our lives. We pray for separation from our dark innermost sides. And sometimes I know I've been so bullheaded, if I'd have just shut up and learned how to hear you. You're always there to remind me that Rome was not built in a day. Stay with me when I'm old and gray, and tell me I was the right man to walk on the right day. The winner's circle's crowded, but the other side looks fine. Yeah, 'cause they push and shove, they ain't got time. They ain't got time. Yeah, I will stay with you when you're old and gray. Tell you you're more beautiful than you were back in the day. You've earned every line on your face with dignity and grace. When you can no longer hear, I will whisper in your ear. We will stay. Stay. We'll stay. Some things are worth a fight. Life, love has been worth.
Aw, and then Kyle gets schmoopy. Everybody loves love, right?
That's right.
How about one more for us this evening, Kyle?
What is? Oh wow.
We've been cooking for almost an hour. Yeah.
Can let's see, what time is it? Do we have time for one more?
Yeah, one or two more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me do two.
Studio says two more. Studio Rat says two more. Couple three.
So I really don't think I've ever played this Harley. I've been writing it forever.
Is this the one that has 10 iterations?
Yeah. So it's called, it's called The Big Picture, and it's trying to see. It's kind of the things that distract us in life, and it's money and power and beauty. That's kind of broken down, but it's kind of like little teeny bits and pieces on both sides of everything. But it's called The Big Picture. Two men pull up to a fast food restaurant and something is said. Well, there's not much to explain on the boardwalk, 'cause one of them's dead. And a child is screaming while Mary spreads the gospel and what's, but we all feel lost. An old pair is stealing from the old man's cabinets. He takes something and he sleeps a lot. And if money's all you wait on, don't wait any longer.
the big one. So polish up your silver, watch from the window as life and dreams explode every day on the 401. Sleeping on the floor's a child and a teenage mother. Someone painted "Love Me" on a Norfolk and Southern. That train's rolling down the track and it ain't coming back. If you wanna be king and rule with an iron hand, here's your paper crown, wear it till the walls come tumbling down. I think I need, maybe you need, the big picture. Dying to be beautiful, it's not your fault. 'Cause the world is filled, our heads full of foolish thoughts. And I think I need to see more of the big picture. And if money's all you wait on, don't wait any longer. You were dying to be beautiful, but baby, you always were. And the things that matter most can't be bought. The world just fills our heads with foolish thoughts. They clutter the big picture. They make it hard to see the big picture.
Just beautiful. You got a lovely comment for that one. Kyle, you are a true artist, a unique voice and perspective in the world. Thanks for the concert, for the music that moves us. And I love how easily I could be swayed when I said, can you play one more? And someone said 2 or 3. I said, yeah, keep playing. Twist, twist, just go. Yeah. Engineers, like, they'll work it out.
Can we do one more song? Well, we enjoyed playing. Again, I want to thank Stephen Kuster. Sometimes I forget what verse I'm singing because I'm listening to him.
Beautiful.
And Brad Ellsworth was just awesome. Jessica.
Those harmonies.
I don't know where she went. She can come up and sing.
She's coming around. I see movement.
That's right. Well, this is I just wanted to do the songs that kind of felt right, and this song feels kind of right. It's our own version.
man come in the name of love. One man come and go. One man come to justify. One man to overthrow. In the name of love. What more in the name of love? In the name of love. What more in the name of love? One man caught on the barbed wire fence, and one man he resists. One man caught there he slid, and one man betrayed with a kiss. In the name of love. What more in the name of love? In the name of love. What more in the name of love? Early morning, April 4th, shot rings out in the Memphis sky. Free at last, they took your life, but they could not take your pride. In the name of love. What more in the name of love? The name of love. What more in the name of
Just beautiful. What a beautiful version. And it's always a lovely thing to look around the studio and see everyone tapping something or moving a body part. You know, I mean, that's why we're here. We're here to connect. We're here to move. So thank you so much.
Thank you
Just
for
beautiful.
having us, and thank you for everybody that put it on. It takes a lot of people, Tim and Carlos and Matthew and Paul and everybody else. So thank y'all for having us. It's an awesome event, and it's an awesome thing to do for local musicians. Thank y'all.
And thank you. It's a thank fest. It's a gratitude fest. Unfortunately, that is our show for the evening, but we'll be back next Tuesday at 7:30. Yes, we want to thank Kyle Davis and Brad and Jessica and Steven, and of course, everyone behind the scenes who puts it together. Carlos, Matthew, Tim, Paul, Eric, Bill, Julian, and Rex. We've got everybody tonight. Yeah, share the link. make it a listening party, a virtual listening party. You can, share the live feed. Be sure to check out Nikolai Waco's work on Instagram, Facebook, all the usual suspects. And we'll see. The video for this will be available on Facebook tomorrow, and then our YouTube page as well. So if for some reason you know someone who couldn't be here live with a drink in their hand, they can catch it tomorrow. So we are always available. But please be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us next week, next Tuesday at 7:30. Thank you so much. That's a wrap.
Yeah.
Have a good evening, everybody.